fans. They've been against that with Diablo 3.
Oh god, they've been so against that with Diablo 3, dude. The amount of fucking thing. It's like a one-off. You're instantly gone with Blizzard. Blizzard is very, very unforgiving.
Yeah, my friend who's actually in this lobby with us right now, he's also in the chat lobby, he was telling me about some of the modder issues on that game. I'm just kind of horrified.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Modder issues are ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the worst I've ever seen.
It gets insta-leveled. It's like maxed out in seconds.
Yeah, pretty
actually,
much.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take that one back for a moment. As far as everyone in the lobby gets insta-leveled, I played Borderlands 2 a whole shit ton, and then I lost all my save data. You remember that?
Right? Yeah. And we were helping you replace most of it for
right.
When you got the game again.
Somebody was like, "Oh, hey, there's this leveling lobby we're doing." It's like, what do you mean? Oh yeah, basically you come into this lobby and you get insta-leveled. And I went, you know what? Fuck it. I've already done all the work before. I still have the badass rank because it maintained that. I mean, I've done the work. I've gotten, like, I had 2 characters at OP8. I had the Psycho and the Metro. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to do any more of this game anyway. I've already played it ridiculous amounts of time. I just went ahead and did it. And then I went through and I actually... It was weird because I wanted to play the Siren, right?
Right.
And I wanted to actually experience the leveling system. I actually went ahead and took that level 72 Siren because I got level 72 character, one of each.
Right.
I actually took that one and I deleted it and I went and I did the Siren proper because it was more fun.
Exactly. And that's kind of what I've been doing with my live streams lately, is going through the commando and redoing it again on next game, getting all the trophies, of course.
Yeah.
But for most of these, you have to have sellers. Exactly.
And what was the other one?
Actually, these are the only multiplayer that we play on the same system.
Diablo 3, they did another one. When it got so bad, they actually they were doing modded gems was the thing that was a problem in Diablo.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They had sockets on items, and then you could stick modded gems in them. Some of the gems were so heavily modded, they had sockets in the gems.
Yeah. Socketed gems.
Yeah, you could actually put more gems in the gems. It became a freaking nonsense. Yeah, that's how heavily modded they were.
That's insane. I mean, I thought I'd seen the worst in a loot-based game, but...
No. Socketed gems, those are insane. No, so, it got so bad that Blizzard actually released their own version of modded gems.
Right.
And they're called the white gems. And the problem with them, and it was because that they released these more as a trap than anything else. God, what the hell is that in the background? Anyway,
It's his family, or the other guy's family.
Jesus, man. The problem was that these white gems were basically the best. Any weapon you tacked them on, it would be a one-hit kill weapon. Didn't matter what it was. It made the weapon ridiculously fast. It made you basically impossible to be touched. It did all of the cool things that anybody wanted with a single gem. And then they could tack on other gems for whatever other stuff they wanted. Except the white gems had some sort of self-destruct kind of thing on them that over time...
Like durability?
No. Just over time, your entire character's everything would just degrade away. Your money, stuff in your bank would just kind of disappear. Basically, it really fucked up your character.
It's actually kind of like what the glitch guns do in Borderlands, but not as severe. Well, I mean, no, but Borderlands.
On purpose.
Yeah, well, I think some of the stuff they do with glitch guns has been completely on purpose. Like making it wipe your inventory out occasionally if you use the glitches too often.
Yeah, this was like that, except more subtle, and it kept going even if you took the gem off the socket.
Huh, that sucks.
You know,
Basically, Blizzard released this as a way to, you know, make people wary of the idea of modding to start with. Of using any modded items because they could fuck up your game. Basically, it's the equivalent of, from the old Pokemon games, that fucking, the mysterious character, whatever it was, the one that was all fucked up.
Oh,
right.
Missing No.
Yeah, Missing No. You could get it, but it would screw up your game.
Yeah, it would cause permanent damage to your game.
Exactly. Basically, modded weapons became like that. Great, you can have them. But if you do anything with them, if you try and do anything with them at all, you're fucked. I mean, mind you, I had a ridiculous amount of fun on Diablo 3 with a modded weapon and a modded pair of boots that I had set up. I was playing as the Demon Hunter, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I overused that ability where you can move and still fire.
Oh, yeah.
You basically, you moved and you span, you span around in all directions.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
you just auto fire on enemies.
Yep, I've seen that.
I had modded gear that let me do that indefinitely. So I can literally just run the whole level just auto-targeting enemies, killing them in one hit with zero chance of being hit because my dodge chance was over 100%.
Jeez.
Like, I think my dodge chance was actually around 320 something percent.
Gee, that's crazy.
Basically impossible to be touched.
Yep.
Yeah, and I left a trail of fire everywhere I went that any enemy that walked across it burned up and died on the spot.
Jeez. Yeah.
So I spun, left a trail of fire, burned everything to death, and auto-targeted fire without ever stopping. So I would just literally I'd find a level that had a lot of enemies. My favorite was Stonebridge, if you know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, Act 3.
Third act.
Yes.
Third act, it's just got a ridiculous amount of monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And it's preceded by another one. It's basically the same kind of it's followed by another one. I think it's where the catapults are at.
Yeah, yeah.
There's two levels where you gotta cruise through and there's nothing but monsters in your way.
Mm-hmm.
And so I could literally just cruise through the entire thing without ever stopping. I literally got over 1,000 kills in a single spree once.
Holy shit.
Because I just kept moving.
Yeah.
Because of the strafe ability that lets you move and continue to shoot the entire time. At speed. In fact, I had the bonus set for when I strafed, I actually moved faster.
Wow, talk about a god character.
Yeah.
I can hit everything, never be hit by anything. Literally, the ground I walked on killed enemies. Just...
Yeah, it is.
What?
I just spawned the Milljet. I'm standing next to it.
Nice. So, I understand the concept of, modded stuff being fun, but at the same time, you can't just randomly, just willy-nilly, like, ooh, I'm gonna get everything. Because, I mean, the game started getting really broken and annoying when people showed up with white fucking weapons. They had no rarity whatsoever, but they were unbelievably powerful. It's like,
Oh,
wow.
I remember those days, and even Borderlands 1 had that issue.
I don't know why, but I just got this
The
weird
stock
aversion to
guns.
having the lowest tier weaponry being super powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how I originally killed Cormac in the General Knox DLC.
Like, give me any, any freaking, legendary that's been, horribly modded, and okay, cool, that's fun. You hand me a white weapon and tell me it's the strongest weapon in existence, I look at you like you're retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Oh my god.
Whee!
You gotta jump right.
Yeah. See if I can get up there.
I really need to go find more police vans.
This is like the worst place to be standing on an airplane, but...
Really? Okay. I want you to stand right there.
He's standing on an airplane, the prop.
Okay.
No. I'm actually on the tail wing, because there's a wing above the tail section. It's like the tallest part of the plane. I'm gonna fall off this thing, obviously, when he takes off.
I want to see if I can get you to nice and slow. Nice steady build up here.
Oh!
Oh! There he goes.
So you should totally just be causing it up and just be grappled onto the plane, just tethered to it.
Yeah, I know. I keep going back to Just Cause because of the freedom and the fact you really don't need vehicles, but they're there for the fun of it.
Sounds kind of like Saints Row 4.
The vehicle driving
Well,
in Just
not
Cause is like
exactly.
some of the worst vehicle driving I've ever seen in a video game.
Oh, I know, but that's not the point. I have a lot of fun with those vehicles for some reason. Even though they're
Because it's so
terrible.
fucked up.
Because they blow up with a drop of a hat. I mean, you can, as soon as you ditch out of the vehicle, it's like it's like a paper mache balloon filled with gasoline with wheels attached.
Paper mache balloon filled with hydrogen, wrapped in lead paint. Yeah. And whatever the other ingredient was that makes thermite. Like a Hindenburg.
Yeah.
You know, every vehicle responds like, even the tanks, if you ditch them from any distance in the air, especially after you get the jump jet ability.
That reminds me, I did something really stupid. There's that one mission in the game where it's like, destroy these tanks, right?
Alright.
And I'm like, shooting, that's for pussies. I'm just gonna hijack all of them. And then it tells me, oh no, even if they've been hijacked, you still have to destroy them.
Oh, I know, I remember that was one of the, yeah.
And so I'm like, basically what you're telling me is I need to find a way to break 3 tanks that I get to drive. That means I get to abuse tanks till they break. That's all
Oh, I
know.
I know, I love that concept.
And I just drove a tank off the mountain and just started just freewheeling it just all the way down, flipping
I
and
handled
tumbling.
that slightly differently.
How can I make this worse? Let me get out and surf on the tank, get grapples going, and let's drag it around the cliff face, and let's make it worse.
I actually tethered each of the 3 tanks together and pulled them all off the cliff together with one tank.
Yeah, see, I did stupid things, kind of like that. Like,
Oh.
I came up with another one. No, going ahead and comparing a tank to a chopper, dragging it and just dropping it on the fuel tank to see what happens. Hello. I'm back.
Hello?
Hmm.
Oh, hello there. Hello, Governor.
Why is it that every American person knows that one British thing?
Hello, Governor. This is gonna end badly.
That was not good at all.
That was close.
If I put
Oh,
that,
God.
no, I can't.
Almost. Almost.
Kids, don't try this at home.
That was an almost.
Friend's house. You've
Well,
never heard that one before, Nice?
No, actually, this not sounding familiar for some reason. I don't know why.
Don't try this at home. Go to a friend's house.
My favorite was, it's mind over matter. If you don't mind the pain, it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
No, wait. I think it was you. I think this is one of your lines, and I'm gonna use it. Any old idiot can piss on the floor. It takes a true hero to shit on the ceiling.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I remember that. I forgot where you got that from. I remember.
Some really dirty comedy routine, as far as I can remember.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
really want to know what comedy routine, because I love that line, and I've used it once or twice, like ever.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Gem.
It is truly a gem. To tell, the worst part is when you get one of your stoner friends and you tell them that.
It
and they
confuses
just
them
look
for
in their
hours.
eyes like they're trying to figure out how they can do it.
Yeah, I know. It's bad. It's gone bad many times.
Like, it's just one of the greatest things ever to just watch them, and then like you leave shortly after, and you just can't help but wondering what they did that evening. Especially the really, really dumb ones who are like, oh my god, I gotta clean this up. And you're like, wait, what did you do? I missed!
I actually did mention that at the party one time, and yeah, it had about the effect you would think. I watched him for a minute, he just sat there and he thought, like, is he actually pondering how to do this? Or
Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted.
I think that's what it was. It was challenge accepted, and then my friend who was holding the party had to clean up the bathroom the next day. At least he did it in the bathroom, but still.
Okay, here's the real question. He actually managed it.
That's the problem. He had the door locked when it happened, so we don't know, and nobody wanted to really go in there, so even afterwards.
Well, unless he pulled like a like a chimpanzee thing or something, like took a shit. Yeah, and then threw it up in the ceiling.
Well, there was a clue. I mean, there were some weird marks on the ceiling other than of course, the obvious mark on the ceiling. But it looked like some of the drywall had been removed, or by what I'm guessing was a lot of adhesives. I think he tried to duct tape himself to the ceiling and then take a crap.
Boy, that would be a total mess. That would be a mess. Not just for the ceiling, but for your own butt.
Are you kidding me? Could you imagine walking into the bathroom at a party, finding a guy duct taped to the ceiling, just like, ah!
And then watch his face is all purple from hanging there for too long and pushing.
No. See, that wasn't the clue that something might have gone wrong. The clue was when he came out of the bathroom, well, at first I thought, wow, he must have had a really bad shit, because he is kind of waddling a little bit. He's kind of, he was acting like his legs hurt a bit, and I'm just imagining he ripped all the hair off his legs with that duct tape, because there was a roll of duct tape in the bathroom for whatever reason, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, I can just... It's a good thing there was a roll in the bathroom, because could you imagine after you've told somebody that, you know, it takes a true hero to shit on the ceiling, and then you see them with a roll of duct tape in hand and a serious expression heading for the bathroom?
No.
I'd say more of a determined look.
Yeah, that was the look on his face. I mean, he'd gone from having a fun time to very determined to do something and probably cause one of the ultimate party fouls.
That is a party foul, really. I mean, shitting on the ceiling is generally a no-no in any party.
Yeah.
Well,
The thing is, it's never
on the floor, but you know, that happens more frequently.
Well, he told I go, so you didn't piss on the floor. It's like, I'm not an idiot. Like, all right.
That was the response.
Yeah.
Piss on the floor because I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
Shot on the ceiling. Why? Because I'm a hero. No.
Yeah, no one envied him for doing that. I mean, not even the college guy that was there who usually likes pranks like that. He's like, no, that's too far.
Yeah, there's just something wrong with you, boy.
That's not too far. That's just having to clean the bathroom. If you have to clean anything, then you've already done too much.
You've already ruined the prank.
If you can't ignore it for at least a week and just leave it to sit on its own,
Well,
like, you know, pizza boxes or beer cans, you have to deal with it immediately.
Here's the thing, how it was discovered, though. Because it wasn't initially discovered like most. Somebody else went into the bathroom, and they didn't discover it right away. They figured, oh,
Sat there and then looked up.
Not exactly, but
Don't
more
tell
like...
me it fell on them.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. They sat in there, apparently they described, it's really stinky in here after he took the dump, and I need to go to the bathroom, and then splat.
Ew.
Oh.
Mm.
And the worst part is, we heard a scream, of course, and I was like, well, it's a girl, okay, that's obvious. She was the prettiest girl there at the party, which was my opinion. And she just had her hair done, apparently, for the party. And I'm like, oh, God.
Nice. Love it.
Love it. Love it.
I'm sorry, but I find that highly entertaining. That's me.
Well, what's the point? I mean, I had to apologize to my friend for telling him. It's like, I didn't actually think he'd do that. I'm like, you never tell my friend this kind of stuff. He actually considers every random thing at a party as a dare.
Was he drunk?
The worst kind of person is that
Among
kind of
other
person that
things.
isn't
Ah.
accepted to anything.
He wasn't just drunk. He was a bunch of things.
Ah, he was above and beyond the Call of Duty, I guess. Literally. Literally.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, I think later on, he was still at the party. One of my friends challenged him to rip a phone book in half, which was pretty entertaining.
How long did it
Just
take?
watch. That was pretty much the rest of the party. He'd just sit there, try to rip this phone book in half, putting all his effort into it.
That is an amazing. I'm not gonna lie, that person, that type of person can be the life of the party if you ask him to do something stupid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but any hero that can piss on the floor, it takes a real hero to shit on the ceiling. That is not. I just did that because he was coming up with weird quotes too, and I was like, all right, here's one for you.
Yeah, except the problem was it's kind of maybe sort of vaguely a challenge, and so you immediately went, it's a challenge, and stopped.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about, yeah, this will keep him baffled for a while.
The really sad part about this is that, like, I hadn't really thought about it in any way, shape, or form from the first moment that I heard you say it. And, like, I wound up using it on somebody else because it was somehow relevant at the time. Even though that quote was actually relevant to something.
Yeah.
So I said that. And I think it was actually, I was talking with my mother, of all people. And I say that to her, and she immediately asks me, how the hell would you shit on the ceiling? And I started to think about it at that exact moment, okay? It took me less than 20 seconds to come up with how I would do it. That's the worst part. And I immediately tell her, you know, okay, if you actually had to try and shit on the ceiling, here's the answer. Crawl up on the fridge. Done. Crawl up on the fridge, do a headstand, and just go for it.
And hope that I would go with the explosive diarrhea as well, just to make sure you cover.
But then you're gonna have to take a shower afterwards. I mean, that's obviously that's gonna require more of a shower than just your butt. You're covered in it.
Well, wouldn't you need a shower regardless?
Well, no, but that's basically giving yourself a chocolate fountain.
Guys, if you're gonna do it, you do it in the shower.
Oh God.
Logic, guys, logic. You know, the worst part is we're actually discussing how to shit off the ceiling.
And the fact, well, what I'm shocked is that this conversation about this particular topic has gone on for this long. I don't know how it's gone on for this long.
On a live stream, no doubt.
Well, or
this is live. This is live. Recorded for posterity.
Yep. We're doing it live.
Yes. Should be able to.
Love it, love it, love it.
Uh-oh. This is, what the hell? That didn't go well.
What, did you try to shit on the ceiling?
No, I just rode my plane off a waterfall.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well,
there's a seaplane in the game now.
Nice.
But you can land on the water or drive around kind of like a boat. I parked up next to the waterfall and just let it kind of, let the rapids, the tide, or the water just kind of carry it over. And then I capsized it.
That actually reminds me, have you played with the seaplane in Just Cause 3 yet?
Yeah, it's a little more durable than I thought it was going to be, because I actually spawned it on land and I was able to take off with it. I'm like, okay, this thing is tougher than I thought.
Actually, it's much better than you thought, because I doubt you really did try very much water landings with it.
Oh God!
A few, but they ended kind of badly.
Okay, let me put it this way. Here's the first time I tried to water land the damn thing, right? For the first time I tried to land it on the water, I managed to flip it.
It's kind of glitchy.
And it floated back up and flipped over on its own. Next time, I wanted to see what I could actually do to it, right?
Right.
I just kind of came down, and I actually came slower that time, dropped the plane halfway into the water, and it just kind of rose back up. And I went, okay, took off again. Let's see how bad I can make it.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Speed into a nosedive into the water. I went
Now
to the
that-
bottom and floated back to the top.
I'll bring it to you. I'll get back
And
to
then
it
I
That's
then.
came
some
up again
weird-
and did it again.
Yeah, that's some weird ass physics.
Just the fact that the plane could just dive into the water and then float up.
I did like some of the attention to detail in there. Like at one point, I was gonna destroy a quad bike with my firework thing, which obviously you've seen me do that before.
Which one?
With the
was
rocket mines attached to the wheels and then the bottom, and then I just launched myself into the sky like a firework, spinning like crazy.
Oh,
And
yeah,
explode. I was taking the quad bike to a spot where I figured I could do that. I actually got it in the water, and I'm like, oh no. I used my tethers to pull it out of the water, started it up, kept going. I was like, wow, okay, that's kind of cool, because in GTA you drop your car in the water, it's done. It dies. There's no chance to save it. I mean, you might get a chance to pull it back out, but you have to be in it. In this case, I wasn't in the vehicle, and I got it back out of the water, and still started it up. Oh, wow.
That's scary, man. Shit, it's like an hour before dark. I'm trying to rush back.
Dying light. Oh yeah, we're at the right time of day for this now. I think if you're thinking what I'm thinking. You are in your. He's in a sand king. You might have to head over to the area.
Oh well, isn't that only in the morning?
It's about the right time for it to start. So.
Okay, well then I'll go ahead and set a waypoint here.
Just have to, you can use the quick menu for the closest mod shop, and it'll just set you a waypoint there.
Shit. No, I don't want to be down here.
Should be. Oh wait, you're closer to the one over in. It's gonna set it. It's gonna set it to the one over in. Toledo Bay.
Yeah. Oh, I
Got trapped in a tunnel.
Yeah, I'm going towards the airport.
Okay, that's a good way. Just go towards the airport out in Sandy Shores, and you should be fine. I'm on my motorcycle right now.
Okay.
So I was stuck in a tunnel with a bunch of infected, and I literally had to tackle my way through them to get out.
I discovered the Volley 801 is not the fastest bike in the game. It's actually the Hakachow. I'm never going to pronounce that right. I know I'm butchering that name somehow. Yeah, it was one of the DLC bikes. I think it was business updates. I'm not sure.
It sounds Korean because it sounds like you're butchering a dog.
It's based on a Kawasaki super bike that can reach almost 200 miles an hour.
Huh.
That just reminds me of Midnight
It even looks, yeah, well, this thing even looks, yeah, this thing is definitely a Midnight Club style motorcycle.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got my nice red and black paint job. Okay, you're gonna have to bring your truck over here.
I know, I'm still coming.
Yeah, they gotta have a midnight club in there because they entered the game.
Yeah, I played Midnight Club LA, and unfortunately, because of modders, the online was completely broken.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, beat the train!
Yeah,
Yes, I beat the train. Yay!
I don't think I showed you that, but I definitely described to you the issues it was having and just how bad the modders had taken over that game.
Yeah.
There was no winning. I mean, it wasn't just that the leaderboard system was, or not the leaderboard, but the matchmaking was completely broken. So I got into a race. I had my 280Z which starts out as the lowest class car in the game.